Alright guys, I'm going to walk you through just a real quick joules and feet per second for dummies, okay? So, your super light projectiles, like your burning kinetics and stuff, are like 3 grams, okay? So, the manufacturers intentionally use very light projectiles like that so that they can put things on the box like reaches up to 300 feet per second. Okay, those of us who understand ballistics, and pretty much most of the people that have been doing this any length of time whatsoever, we all understand that that 300 feet per second means absolutely nothing without the weight. So 300 feet per second with a 3 gram projectile is 12.48 joules, okay? Let's kick it up, because a lot of people will say stuff like 500 feet per second, okay? So 500 feet per second with a 3 gram projectile is 34.66 joules, okay? Now, I use a 9.9. All right. Now, every once in a while, somebody will come into one of my videos and say, why is your feet per second so slow? Well, here's why my feet per second so slow. I use a 9.9. Now, I will be hitting, like, say, 330 feet per second with a 9.9, and somebody will come in and say that their buddies hits 500 feet per second, and why is mine so slow? Okay, now, they won't say a weight, and if you don't say a weight, that means you're probably using the lightest ball possible, because I know I need to tell you guys that I'm using a really heavy ball for these numbers to make sense. Anyway, so we're going to assume if somebody's not telling their weight, they're using probably a really light ball. So, all right, 330 feet per second with a 9.9 gram, 49.82 joules. Okay, so huge difference. If I was hitting 500 feet per second, like some people wish that I would to match their buddies, I would be doing 114.36 joules. See, so the weight has everything to do with the power. And if you got something that weighs 1 or 2 grams that's going 700 feet per second, it's not going to do anything when it hits anybody because it doesn't have enough weight to carry any energy whatsoever. So it's useless anyway. So the big feet per second numbers don't make any sense without the weight. And if you're using tiny light little balls to get these high numbers, realize that light balls are not effective and less lethal. Like, if you go so light to get, record feet per second numbers, which is fine if you're just trying to get high feet per second numbers, but realize if you're rocking these tiny little, like, sub 3 gram balls, you're not going to do anything when you hit anything. It's like, you throw a ping pong ball as hard as you can at somebody, it's not going to hurt them. So remember that. All right, like, subscribe, and catch you later. Oh, by the way, just a reminder, the power barrels that are offered from Merciless Lethal and DK Spencer Custom Kinetics, those are not factory cutoff barrels. I do sell factory cutoff barrels on my site, and they will be going on sale. But these are 685 smoothbore barrels, the power barrels are. They are not a factory cutoff barrel, so just to clarify that. All right, and they will start shipping out tomorrow, and toodles.